Hello and welcome to Episode 4 of Haste Hobby's Cthulhu Death May Die painting series. Today, we will be painting the fire vampires. I will be using the image from the Kickstarter as my reference for this paint scheme. Let's begin. The key features of the fire vampires are the 5 gouts of flame in the puffed out yellow chest area. To make those areas easier to brighten later, I have primed them all white. For these figures, a zenithal is insufficient to highlight the relevant details. I'm going over the zenithal with some white underpainting, picking out edges and bumps. I'm doing this because the bulk of the model will be one color, and the underpainting will create some interest on the figure by varying our one color's value across different parts of the model. I'm starting with a dry brush, but quickly realize this will not result in the intensity I'm looking for. I switch to an opaque white and begin overbrushing the edge details and the tops of various bumps. On the other fire vampire that I didn't record here, I also brightened the white on the chest before proceeding. Studying the reference photo, I realized I didn't have any paint that matched the color of the majority of the figure. I needed a deep, darkish red that would complement the yellow and orange areas. Eventually, I achieved a comparable color by mixing Shyish Purple and Blood Angel's Red, and got to work. With the bulk of the body done, it's onto the chest neck area of the creature. I will be wet blending contrast yellow and orange, and my red-purple mixture. I'm laying down the main areas of color before blending them together with a clean brush. On the back of the head part, behind the gouts of flame, I'm blending orange and the red-purple mixture to suggest that the flame spouts give off some light. For the mouth face area, I'm looking for a washed out pink, so I end up mixing up Darkoath Flesh and Vulpus Pink with contrast medium. The contrast medium reduces the overall saturation of the colors, which will help the flesh and pink colors match the reference photo a bit better. It's still a bit oversaturated, but it's good enough. The tongue spout thingy is a desaturated green. To make this color, I'm using Black Templar and Militarum Green contrast paints. The creature is nearly finished. The gouts of flame remain. I begin by brightening them with white. First, I start off with some contrast yellow, but soon I find I need a bit more intensity in the yellow, so I switch to Acryl's Golden Yellow, which is much more opaque, and do 2 coats of that. Then, to add some heat to the flames, I apply orange to the tips and edges, with an emphasis on tips and edges toward the top of the flame. Finally, I increased the heat intensity toward the base of the flame with a little white. I looked over the figure and thought there was something missing, and I realized there wasn't much glow emanating from the gouts of flame. So I went back to white and I picked out the edges beneath the gouts of flame, and then applied contrast yellow on and around those areas to suggest a bit of color bleed from the flames. They're nearly finished. To wrap up these models, I decided to go for a volcanic rock look. So I'm using Acryl and Earth to get the broken up earth look. Then I'll be working on the base to make it look like it's glowing beneath the cracks. And this completes the fire vampires. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. You'll find a list of the products I used in the description of the video below. Tune in again soon as we continue painting minis from Cthulhu, Death May Die.